Alright, thanks for putting up with me eating. That's it. I just needed to have a little lunch there. Since we're doing a longer stream today. Otherwise, I get really hangry. So this +4 speed Grandpa is a little dangerous. Although on the other hand, my Kinu is chilling. Yeah, I'll hydrate. Alright. We're getting back in it here. So yeah, Yowler can't swap out because of chamomile. But Kinu's out of stamina. I think here's where we really want Turok. Got crystal spiked by a Gaialis. That happened to me, like... That happened to me. Yeah, Cipanku's in April, Bacon, unfortunately. I'm kind of starting to accept it, though, honestly. I stand by Crema. I'd rather have a good game in April than a bad one in February. I stand by Crema, I guess. I'm starting to feel more supportive of it. At first, I was pretty pissed, though. I mean, it sucks, but I guess I'd rather have it good and then than bad now. I want to be playing TemTem in like 5 years, you know? I want this to be a long-term game. So if it takes an extra year to get to full release and then it's so much better that I can play it for the next decade, then I'm down. Like, you don't need a bunch of MMOs, you know? I mean, some people play multiple, but you really just need one great MMO in your life, and that's a decade or more. I mean, people are playing World of Warcraft going on 20 years now, and they're not tired of it, some people, you know? Like, you can pick a game, and that's good for life. So, like, if TemTem is that game for a lot of people, fuck it, dude. Let them take their time. All right, Turok down to 125 from Grandpa's Hyperkinetic Strike. We probably want to double Grandpa here, because we have to take it out, or else it's going to eventually eat through my whole team. Yowler is pretty vulnerable to poison here, but hopefully Kinu can come back, rebuff it, and then heal it with Revitalize. So even though there's a green circle, I think we have to go after Grandpa. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm just wrong as fuck. I don't think so, though, because Calibus and Mashuk both die to Grandpa. Yeah. All I can do is Humiliating Slap, really. And then Savage Suplex would be sick. Hypnosis on Turok. Yeah, they're using that Hypnosis a lot. But it means we get the Savage Suplex, which also reduces their stamina because of exhaustion. Not directly reduced, but yeah. So they're down below 50%. One more Suplex will kill them. If they HKS, it's going to be very expensive. So Yowler down to 153. A little nervous of them. When did they start making TemTem? Yeah, 1934, a fine sunny morning. A little known artist, visual artist named Ya, was doing caricatures on the at Coney Island right after they put up the Ferris wheel. It was the first year. It was good times. Back then, you could buy 2 hot dogs for a nickel. It was good times down at Coney, down at Nathan's. Go ride the Ferris wheel. Half the time you'd survive, half the time not. It was very exciting. It was there when doing a caricature of a dog that the young artist accidentally designed Momo, and thus TemTem was born. It was actually put out as a Nintendo playing card back before Nintendo made games. The very, very, very underreported story of TemTem and Nintendo in the 30s. TemTem did single-handedly end the Great Depression. He did travel from Spain to Coney Island and then back. He's also 130 years old, which is pretty impressive. What? I'm playing a PvP match right now? Wait, what? Wait, hang on. What? I only have a minute of reserve time? Wait, hang on. Wait, what? You're saying I should pay attention to the match when I only have 50 seconds left? Is this why my TMR is always going down? Should I pay attention? Okay. Maybe we should make a move. Look. I seize Grandpa. I hits Grandpa. That sounds very bad out of context. I can't do this without overexerting. I'm gonna do a tiny overexert hibernate and then swap out. Pokemon heavily inspired. I wonder what actually inspired Pokemon. like in Japan. I don't know the story of like the original Pokemon design and like who did it and how they came to that idea. Yowler uses Hibernate. Right back up to 265. Actually, don't swap out. Top player tips, click your moves on time. I've been doing a really bad job of that recently, actually, Gears. Yesterday, I lost at least 1, if not 2 matches to, like, running out of time. But in those, I was actually thinking about the match, and I was just taking too long. But I did get a little tilted. I might have gotten a little tilted. Supposedly. All right, Pig Epic with +4 speed, chilling. Yowler's frozen for 2 turns. I want to swap in Kinu to buff Yowler more, but I can't because of Calibus. So I think now is when I start throwing attacks at Calibus. It's either that or bring in Mashuk, but Mashuk is it's too toxic. Me tilted? Never? What are you trying to say? You saying I go on tilt? I will have you know that I've never fucking tilted or mauled it in my goddamn life. Rage quitting the game already counts as being tilted. I know, you all so sensitive. Oh, he hit Alt F4 and rage quit and then left the stream for 5 minutes to go BRB and eat a pastry, after which he rolled a blunt and smoked the whole thing. What, that counts as tilt? Sounds like Monday morning, am I right? Alright. Pig Epic bamboozles. Oh no, Ukama swaps in. I actually hit Ukama there? I wasn't paying attention. Yo, bro. What's up, Chronic? How you doing? How's your PvE adventure going? Turok's on the way out. I could just let it happen, or I could swap it out for Kinu. There's no reason to swap out Turok, though, because it's not going to survive to attack anybody. Yowler just gets all its stamina back while it's hibernating. Like, the thing is, you can actually hibernate after you're buffed enough. I've never used a Yowler hibernate and left it on the battlefield. This is the first time I've ever done this. You finished the story already? No fucking way. You're a legend. Somewhat displeased, but quietly accepting. Yeah, that's how I would define myself. Somewhat displeased. Quiet. Peaceful. Simple man. I'm a simple kind of man, as they say. Let's bring in Kinu. Time to buff up this Yowler even more. Oh, Bacon hasn't finished the story yet. It sounds like your sex life, displeasing and quiet. That's too bad. I mean, hey, it is a pandemic, though. If you're stuck at Kisua, don't let that stop you, Bacon. I believe in you. I believe you will get through Kisua. Yeah, now just wait till April. Cipanku win? The answer is April. It does feel good having an answer. I can't lie. It does feel good having an answer. Even though it is also devastatingly devastating. It also feels kind of good. We got to double the Pig Epic for the reason... If they bring in Volphy, I want to have Oshi ready. Screen caps are dope. I still think the screen caps weren't that exciting, but I'll have to look at them again now that I'm less tilted by the fact that I know that Cipanku's far away. They looked like not bad, but they looked kind of just like, all right, yeah, that's a building, that's a field. I don't know. It didn't look like it showed anything that got me that excited. Honestly, I don't even need... Whatever. When it comes out, it'll come out. I was hoping it would be out long ago, and now I understand that's not the case, and it's fine, and that's gonna... The screen caps are chill. I think Cipanku's gonna be amazing, but I also think it is what it is. God damn it, Flux! Now I've nearly suffocated myself with food. You joined me in that food break, dude. That sandwich that I just ate hit the fucking spot. That was so good. That was buffalo chicken with pepper jack cheese, just stuffed into a sandwich loaf. Oh, that was so good. Complete Lumapedia before next island. I definitely won't be doing that. Although I do have Crystal in the Lumapedia now, thanks to Gears. Gears is not going to be too far off, which is good. All right, Yowler's getting hit a little bit. They're going to poison it this time, I guess. I want Kinu to revitalize Yowler. I bet you they toxic Yowler and not Kinu. They could toxic Kinu, but Kinu's kind of done its job now. I'd rather get the heal on Yowler than not. Go after Ukama first. The thing is, Calibus will die to my Calibus Mashuk as long as I can deal with Grandpa Ukama Volphy. Call me crazy. I'm going to go after Ukama. Ukama uses Water Cannon on Yowler. Yowler down to 109, barely taking damage. We can hibernate again soon, also. Kinu revitalizes Yowler. Yo, this Yowler is so sick. Yowler uses Oshidashi on Ukama. Ukama down to 0. I could consider not running the Chamomile, because then with a buffed up Yowler like this, I could actually swap it off the battlefield. But I'm kind of convinced that Chamomile is good. Chamomile's very annoying, but it kind of lets the Yowler work sometimes against Hypnosis and Toxic Ink in the short term. I don't know. Part of me thinks this Yowler should have a resistance badge on it. But then Velosh can't have resistance badge. Velosh could have Rock Shield. Got some food too. Had to laugh when I said something about being peaceful and quiet. And then you nearly died. Well, I wasn't trying to kill you. Sad part is Cipanku's probably going to add like 12 hours of content. Unless they really up the difficulty. Well, so I think for long-time players, the single-player campaign of Cipanku will be enjoyable, but that will not be the main focus, right? Like, I think that is more... Okay, we're going to try to swap to Mashuk and Hibernate. Oh, Yowler got strangled, I see. Well, I have Energy Drink on Calibus right now. That would work as well, though, you're right. For longtime players, it's more about the PvP with the new Tems and the in-game tournaments and the auction house and items and stuff. Yeah, it's not balanced around 2,000-hour players exactly. But in-game tournaments are... There's more post-game content as well. The campaign itself, I will enjoy it, but it won't be difficult at all for me and for longtime players. Probably, unless I'm very surprised. But the post-game is going to be much expanded. Thing is, the post-game is already pretty good. That's why I'm able to keep playing. As much as it is tempting to be really annoyed about how long it's going to take for Cipanku. Truth is, this game already functions as a full MMO. It's not full featured, but I can play this game pretty much infinitely. You know? So it's like, the game already works. I just want it to keep getting even better, and I'm impatient, you know? But honestly, I'm on Team Crema on this one. Start in December, I have a box of 58s. Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna, like... The thing is, Felix, you must have played a ton of hours, though, you know? The game... Here's the thing. When you open up the game, it tells you that it's an early access. Campaign has to be doable by a new player in a reasonable time. It's plenty long already. It doesn't have to be done in a reasonable amount of time. I think if an MMO has, like, a 100-hour campaign, that's actually pretty reasonable. How long does it take to get to level 60 in Classic WoW? Cipanku in April, probably. It's possible it could be late March, but I'm going to be assuming April as a sort of don't get my hopes up kind of thing. So Uppercut will kill Wolfie here. And I think they're going to be focused on killing Yowler. Let's go. Calibus retreats. Why Calibus? Bringing in Grandpa again. It does feel kind of good to at least have info. It does feel kind of good at least. Damn that evade. I'll be honest, I wasn't sure if Bush was up yet or not, if they were on turn 2 or 3 of Volvi. 7 Lumas sort of a full box of TV Train and level Lumas. Yeah, I mean, everyone has their own status, you know? Hope everyone keeps having fun with the game and chilling. So I guess I swap in Kinu again, hope they hyperkinetic the Mashuk and Kinu eats it and doesn't even die with enough health and +2 defense. That's our best hope. I mean, it's turn 16 right now. Turn 16, and this is what the game looks like. How crazy is that? I think of it as an opportunity for me to keep getting better, honestly. Post-game is one of the delay reasons. Quite happy because you were scared of what would have happened in Isuwa. What happened in Kisuwa without endgame content? True. Day 1 Kisuwa definitely didn't have enough endgame content. 7 Lumas short of having 8 Lumas. That's right, Brasando. I'm more close to your side. 2 boxes for Lumas, alt account and main account. Yeah, Gears has the most Lumas. Gears has the most, probably. Hyperkinetic hits Kinu. Nice! We're all proud of Brasando. So yeah, Kinu survives that. Yowler is +5, +4. I can revitalize Yowler now and just give it one more buff up, basically. Thing is that Yowler kills Grandpa here. And then when Grandpa's done, that's GG. We actually got him, I think. Endgame content ensures people will keep playing after they're through the story of Cipanku. The thing is, yeah, because the game is already very playable. That's why we're all playing it. A lot of us are playing it so much. It's already, like, got half of an end game, and you can feel it, you know? Damn that hypnosis. Best wild spawn Luma. That or Hocus. Wait, which one? Which one is the one? Alright, so Kinu's dead, but Yowler lives on. Oh, the crystal? Is that what Brasando said he got? Or who said they got that? I think Chronic might mean Crystal type. I don't know if he means Crystal the starter. Maybe he does. Oh, he put an E. Oh, you're right. You have a Crystal Luma? You mean the starter? Oh, damn. We gotta bring out Calibus. I want to use Mashuk to kill Volphy. Mashuk shuts down Volphy. But Grandpa gets at least one more Hyperkinetic Strike. Problem is they're so fast, I can't use Mashuk to wake up Yowler. Otherwise, I'd use Mashuk to wake up Yowler. Seven out. We're getting there. Don't have many Wild Lumas. Yeah, I only have 2, I think. Holy shit, Calibus survives +4 Hyperkinetic Strike with no buffs? With Calibus having no buffs? That's insane. Well, I just recently gave away my first Luma that I ever got. Pixel 1, my Flux OT Luma Lowally. My first ever Luma that I got at full odds as a little Swally on stream while running towards Turquesa or something. Just randomly got it. Recently went to Pixel in the rock, paper, scissors. Alright, Yowler can kill Grandpa, but they can also swap in Volphy. Oh, we got strangled last turn. Fuck. Alright. Hypnosis on Calibus. Hypnosis on the alert Yowler. Yo, they just wasted Hypnosis. That was a very, very crucial misplay. They could have just killed Calibus there. Okay, they just made a gigantic blunder on literally turn 19. Like, look at this. Just like, literally look. It is turn 20 right now. They just made a game-losing blunder on turn 19. Now we good. They can swap to Volphy, of course. But we Oshidashi and either Grandpa or Volphy die. Only one account, don't get 6 radars a week. Me neither. I only have 1 account. Most people don't do 2 full accounts of grinding. I mean, there are exceptions. Like, Gears does, at least a lot of the time. Bought Luma Swally for 200k and sold Tempedia entries for 60k and then sold the Swally out for 100k before Luma Swally Pipe Week. That's amazing that you sold the Tempedia entries. I never thought about doing that. That's a sick idea. I never even thought of selling my Lowally. It was so precious to me. And then when I put it up for rock, paper, scissors, it was kind of like, this is the ultimate prize. It was my favorite Luma. I'm going to put my favorite Luma up as a prize. Either Yowler kills Grandpa or else I guess we probably lose. Only 1 account, only get to sell 3 radars a week. This Lapunite radar I'm doing is the first radar I've completed in like a month or 2. I'm back in the game. Lasted 2 days. Yeah, Waga, it went so quick. Some of the ones took so long, and then the biggest, bestest one went quick. It would have been a little bit disappointing to me if not for the fact that it was a long time regular. Like, Pixel was a great person to get it. If, like, someone new got it in one try and then disappeared and then it was my favorite Tem, that would have been a bummer. But that's the risk of the road, because it is random. That's part of why I shut down the channel points for that for a minute. I'm going to bring it back, but, like, I didn't want to burn through all my precious Lumas, like, out of just a desire to keep it going. Genki was the MVP, and that was the most random one. I bought that one on a discount. I had 2 Genkis. People buy Luma entries in the main Discord. I didn't realize that. I could have done that. I guess there's a little risk of losing your Luma if they cheat you, but... Alright, we win this one. This is their final Tem. That was an epic match, wasn't it? I wasn't sure who was going to win that for most of it. They can kill Yowler, I suppose. I wonder if Yowler can survive and get the hibernate. Yes, Yowler hibernates. You spent your channel points? Yeah. You did it on purpose. You did it on purpose to troll me. It's gonna be okay, guys. Honestly, I'm feeling better. I'm gonna keep playing TemTem every fucking day. I might take a few days off here and there before April if I get a little bit whatever, but don't trade 1 mil Luma with random people without them backing it up. Yeah, right. They send collateral. That would make sense. Luma prices are down. There it is. Big TMR gain. That was a huge match. That was a really cool one. That was a very, like, interesting match, I feel like, pretty much the whole time. I loved that. That was great. Oh, yeah. Luma prices are in free fall. They have been ever since radars and dojos. Honestly, it seems like it's evening out, though. Because, like, sure, Luma prices are pretty cheap. But also, they're still... pretty expensive. Like, I don't have all the Lumas, you know? Yeah, let's try banning the Fire Quash this time. Current song is Lane 8. Yeah, totally. It's their music label. Like, this playlist is, like, their label, apparently. Must be, like, a DMCA free label or something. I picked Vola first, since I didn't ban it this time. Honestly, Kinu Momo feels fucking lit right now. Or Kinu Mix, sorry. I kind of want to just open Kinu Mix every match, no matter what. Wonder how they'll do new islands after release. I imagine they'll probably do an expansion every 2 or 3 years. I think they'll probably do something similar to, like, what most MMOs do, which I think is usually an update every 2 or 3 years. World of Warcraft does one every 2 years. It took 3 years for the Burning Crusade, the very first one. Then it's every 2 years since then. I'm not a World of Warcraft pro or aficionado, but just that's my basic understanding. And I think like Elder Scrolls Online and a lot of these other ones are kind of similar. I'm not sure about Final Fantasy 14. I'm not like super well versed, but they'll probably do new content packs, and you can't go to those islands unless you buy them or something. I don't know. I can ban their Kinu and just start running through shit. Banning Velash might be better though. I want to protect Mix. I still gotta kill Kinu, but ban Velash. Nice, they didn't ban Mashuk. I was gonna say I hope I get Mashuk. So we don't want Mashuk. Turok's good against Gaialis. Well, Turok's good against Gaialis when Gaialis isn't ready to hook kick. Or when it's not on the board yet. Raikin probably better than Turok, though. And then I think Velash will be good. We'll leave Turok out. I should have Fire Chip on Raikin. Right now it has Sweat. Right now it has Slingshot. Slingshot could be cool in a few spots. So, turn 1, Gaialis, Double Gash, Vola, probably Noxious Bomb. Mix is already +1/+1. Want to press the advantage, but don't have a chance to do so against Gaialis. Got to bring out Raikin. I can hallucinate Gaialis, swap in Raikin for Kinu, and then swap out Mix next turn. Then they might not even swap anything. And if they do swap something, I mean, the worst case, maybe they swap Momo. Let's see if this works. This is actually maybe super sick. Kinu retreats. I can bait stuff in with Mix, swap in the counter, and then I also have Rejuvenate Mix partially set up. They Crystal Spikes! What is this Crystal Spikes Gaialis shit that's been happening recently? I've heard people saying that they've seen it. I've seen it twice recently. Crystal Spikes Noxious Bomb where Kinu was, but instead it's Raikin now. Hallucination. Oh no, Gaialis has resistance though. It doesn't work on Gaialis. Fuck. Ah, it was a good idea, but it doesn't actually work. I almost had it. Okay, good idea, bad application. That works on anybody except Gaialis. Literally anyone else, that's good. That is a strat, just not there. So we Quetzal Gaialis. They probably swap in Ukama. I gotta swap out Mix. I gotta be careful. I can't let them have a free Crystal Bite. They're probably running both. Probably. This is a weird spot. I could swap in Kinu for Raikin. Just people not understanding why Double Gash is better. Maybe that's what it is, yeah. What if I can sneak in the Kinu here? I'm gonna do a really bold play. Maybe I'm not gonna do a bold play. Nah, let's... So they want a Crystal Attack Mix. They're probably gonna swap out though. I'll Quetzal and I'll swap out Mix. I'll do the safe play. Bring in Velash for Mix. It's fine. They swapped out Volarind. Are they double swapping? Are they not swap? They're not swapping out Gaialis. This is just bizarre. 7-point special. That's very weird. Crystal Spikes, what is now Valosh? Valosh down to 190. I can't imagine why they wouldn't swap out. Their Gaialis also has, like, no stamina. And they're wasting all their stamina with Crystal Spikes. This is very weird. Alright, Ukama threatens Raiken. I can swap in Kinu pretty much for free. I could just buff the Valosh instead of swapping Mix back in. Spikes for turn 1 Kinu hits. Maybe they're aiming at Kinu. They're, like, trying to read a Kinu swap. I could swap to Mashuk where Raiken is. And then... Crystal Spikes, Ukama. Yeah, nothing has a lot of stamina left after 2 spikes. Good point. Yeah, I could do that. Swap in Mashuk for Raiken. That's an anti-Volphy. I want to bring in Kinu. I could just bring in Kinu here and Mix and buff Mix to +2/+2. Mix wins once we deal with Gaialis and Volphy. And if I can get +5/+5, nothing even matters. I don't know. I think we should just aim at the Gaialis. Like, set up the kill shot. I don't even need to swap out, I guess, realistically. Just do it that way. Gaialis does retreat. Bully 0, hold Gaialis with mentals. Yeah, Gaialis is fun to bully on turn 1. I do agree with that. So Crystal Spikes hits Ukama. Ukama down to 61.3. Raiken Quetzal. Volphy down to 58.7%. Ukama uses Tsunami. That hits Raiken down to 14 and Valosh down to 114. Alright. Then... So Raiken is, like, about to die to Ukama here, pretty much. My ultimate goal is to get this Mix all buffed up. Volphy wants to Dust Vortex Valosh, presumably. They could go for a Sandstorm. Alright. Let's just do this. Valosh, Ninja, Jitsu, Volphy. Volphy down to 22%. Raiken Quetzaleno. And that's a kill. Prideful proc. Volphy never attacks. Valosh scavenges back to 160. Raiken dies from overexertion. Valosh scavenges to 206. Flood only hits Valosh. -1 speed. Valosh no longer is fast. But feeling fine. Bring in... Mix now. If they bring in... Or just bring in Mashuk. Bring in Mashuk so if they bring in Gaialis, we're safe. Otherwise, I might do a swap to Mix Kinu for the buff. I want to buff Mix, but they can just bring in Gaialis here. It's kind of fucking annoying. If they bring in, like, Momo, I want Mix, though. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to bring in Mix. They brought in Momo. Nice. Nice. Okay. Mix versus Momo is good. Ukama is very annoying as well, though. Momo is not ultimately going to be much of a problem here. Swap in Kinu for Valosh. Just get that buff on Mix. And honestly, I think I could even crystallize maybe against Gaialis and Vola. Now, let's just kill Ukama. Or we'll come close to killing it. Here, let's crystallize Crystal Dust. Ukama Tsunamis. Valosh down to 130, Mix down to 198. Valosh Crystal Dust. Ukama is Hydrologist. That's fine. Ukama down to 38%. Mix crystallized +2 physical defense. -1 speed. Not good against either of these Tems, by the way, but it's fine. Double Edge buffs Momo, or buffs Mix some more. Thank you, Momo. Appreciate it. Alright. Mix is +4/+2. The Undermine could actually cause problems for Mix, is the one thing here. So we should probably swap in Kinu there. So if they double where Mix is, it won't be a problem. I mean, Gaialis is the only thing left that can threaten Mix, and that's even that Mix is running away. So swap in Kinu there. They could kill Valosh instead. I mean, it's theoretically possible. Crystal Spikes probably kills Ukama. Maybe go for it. Ukama retreats. What is this? Bringing in Volrend. Mix retreats the Kinu. Buffs buffs Valash rather. +1 defense, +1 special defense. Momo uses Undermine on Valash. Valash is dead. No chance to Crystal Spikes because of that flood. Meh. It's not great. Alright, I'll mix all day then. I'll mix all day. It's all about the mix. So swap to Mashuk, Crystal Bite Momo, and let's just get started. All right, Robin, see you around. Have a good night. It was Mix who needed the buff. Oh, really? You think buffing Mix is good and rejuvenate Mix? Team? All right, Noxious Bomb hits Mashuk. Mix uses Crystal. I don't know. Mix has gotten a lot of buffs. That one turn when Kinu was in and Mix wasn't, it was like a little eh, but I can swap in Kinu again right now. That's kind of the idea. So swap back to Kinu. Mix is +5, +3. You're right. Mix does need the buffs. Valash kind of sick now? Who's Valash? What do you mean? There's no Valash left. Alright, let's go. I think we're good. I think we got the win condition established. I don't think there's anything to worry about. Mix has +5 defense, +3 special defense. Vola uses HKS. Kinu down to 171. No problem. They are aerobic, which means Vola is all the easier to kill with Kinu. Undermine half damage. Kinu down to 99. Minus special attack. That part's annoying. Humiliating Slap the Momo. Swap back to Mashuk. I don't know. I think I gotta kill Momo first, Vola second. I know the aerobic Vola is dangerous, but it doesn't feel like it's the threat on Mix. Oh yeah, so we're gonna overexert with Willpower Drain. Noxious Bomb hits Mashuk again, though. They just keep not expecting the swap in. Crystal Bite on Momo. And Momo's almost, but not quite dead. Mix overexerts to 188. Now we're bringing Kinu for Mix. Just keep getting maximum buffs here. Like, the buffs are winning me the game. So we buff Mashuk to +1/+1. And I just attack I just attack Momo with fucking uppercut, rather. Uppercut. Uppercut Momo, it dies. If they swap in Gaialis, it's close to dead. Ukama, same deal. Let's go. So Mashuk +1 defense, +1 special defense. Vola, hyperkinetic strike. But now it hits Mashuk. Mashuk down to 104. Not even too bad. Coat doing work there. Vola overexerts. Vola taking care of itself. Mashuk uppercut kills Momo. They're swapping in Gaialis now. I don't even remember. Gaialis has only used Crystal Spikes all match, so who knows? Who knows what it's going to do this time? Probably Crystal Spikes, Kinu. It's fine, just let him. So Vola retreats. Swapping a Nukama. Crystal Bite for once. Rip Kinu. I could have used Sacrifice in that case. I was expecting Crystal Spikes. This guy's unpredictable. Uppercut, Gaialis down to 14. All right, so Mix might take some pretty bad damage from Crystal Spikes, but we have +3 special defense. We should be okay. We should be okay. Mix just needs to get the heals. Aquatic Whirlwind. Unfortunately, it is all special all day. So Mix down to 137. Crystal Spikes. But it's Gaialis. It's not... Yeah, Mix down to 96. We're completely fine. Uppercut kills Gaialis. G. Humiliating Slap hits that Ukama. Ukama down to 24%. Volda jumping back out. Ready to kill Mashuk. Pretty sure Mix wins here, though. Pretty damn sure we're good. Especially with the +5 physical defense against Vola. Vola Feather Gatling hits Mashuk. Mashuk down to 50. Tsunami from Ukama. Shouldn't kill Mashuk. Mashuk down to 25. Mix down to 109. Uppercut. Ukama's down. Good. Vola gets hit with the slap. Vola down to 36.3. Mix back up to 158. Feather Gatling kills Mashuk. Notice that Vola is just about out of stamina now. Down to 9.8. Mashuk is knocked out. Mix uses Humiliating Slap. Vola down to 21%. And this is going to be the last turn. Nice. That was a kind of a cool match. Kind of weird, but kind of cool, you know? Just handled it. Handled it. Here's the winning strike. GG. Back to 883. Almost back above 900 today. We were back above 900 for a while, fell back below, trying to get back above. Really trying to get back to 1,000. Really trying to get back to 1,000. All right, Cassiolo, Flux. Let's go. Kinu, Yowler, Vola, Genki, Tortonite, Volphi, Raiken, and Mix. They ban Velash right away. I want to play 2Y just so I can. Who's all that? Does 8-Ban have a Discord? Or we should get a Discord for the Little Cup. Or like there should be a channel in someone's Discord or something. But you guys might already have one of those. You're welcome to use my Discord if you don't have one. But I'm sure 8-Bit probably has one. I want to use Mix, but it's not looking great. Should I go Calibus again? If I ban Vola and then they don't pick Tortonite, I'm going to ban Tortonite. Vola's a problem as well. Twitch keeps saying welcome to the chat room, but I think I'm connected fine. I don't know why I keep saying that. Welcome to the chat room. All right, they picked Volphi. Kinu Calibus looking good. Kinu Mashuk also looking decent. Kinu Raiken is also an option here. Not an amazing one. Or Kinu Yowler? Kinu Yowler looking kind of fat. Right, let's try it. I'm excited. I want to try playing a 2i. I gotta look at the TemTem Discord right now. Farthing, Plucus, Crater, Rank G, Hunter, Rank G, Hunter, Bitten in You. Dope. Alright, they did pick Mix there. The good thing is I can ban the Vola then. And I'm really curious if they ban Calibus. I, like, stared at Calibus with my mouse for a while. No, they banned Turok. Okay, they're protecting Mix. So we'll need Raiken for sure. I still want Calibus. And then I can actually bring in Mix as well if I want. Or I can just go go Mashuk. I think Mashuk is better though. Mix. Actually, Mix is good against 3 out of 5. Mashuk is good against mostly Volphy. I mean, Mashuk is never terrible, but I think we'll actually go to Rejuvenate after all. Kind of surprised. I wonder how much... Is there an off trait for 2i? What's 2i's off trait? Are both traits desirable depending on what you're evolving it into? Oh, Spoil Sport's a little cheaper. And Spoil Sport is the trait because Resilient is trash. I'm trying to buy a Spoil Sport 2i right now. Dude's not online, but maybe they'll come back. 2i doesn't care, yeah. Both are garbage. I don't even know what Spoil Sport does. Okay, so... Show off with Yowler every single time, but the other one's the question. I think bringing in Calibus here is okay. Bringing in Raiken's also pretty good. I think bring in Raiken. More damage on Shrill Voice. Bring in Raiken. They have nothing except Volphy that's good against Raiken, but their Volphy is good against everything. Yeah, let's bring in Calibus for Kinu and show off with Yeller. Swally's just there for support. Spark's Shrill Voice is disappointing. Aww. I want an excuse to use Shrill Voice. Alright, Play gets Yowler down to 233 from Volphy. Mix uses Energy Manip on Yowler as well. Yowler down to 139. Yowler shows off. So they can kill Yowler this turn for sure. Yowler took 160 damage. I just want to Oshidashi that Volphy. I think we H-slap Volphy, swap Kinu. Kinu in for Yowler's dangerous. Swap. It's either Kinu or Raiken swapping in for Yowler, unless I just don't swap Yowler out. But I think I have to take... yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Gears, is to bring Kinu back in so Yowler won't die. And then I'm going to slap Volphy. The whole game here is can I kill Volphy while keeping Raiken / Mix alive? If so, then I win. But if not, I think I lose. And I think bringing in Kinu is the best play. It's a little risky. Swally is decent. Hypoxia is pretty good damage. So Kinu buffs Calibus. Volphy does Lifeful Sap, and that's why I'm using Humiliating Slap and not Toxic Ink first. That's exactly why. Mix uses Psy Surge. Kinu down to 169. That worked. Calibus +1/+1. Kinu only down to 169. Now I think we can strangle Volphy, swap Yowler back in, and hope to Oshi at the next turn. Probably a bad play. Instead of that, we got to swap out Kinu. I mean, I could swap in Raiken, but they might Dust Vortex. I actually do need to swap in Yowler again. This looks fucking crazy, but this is it. Keep Humiliating Slapping Volphy. They could Bush, but we bring in Yowler again. The only other thing I could do is I could Strangle instead of H-Slap. Then they're forced to swap out to avoid the Oshi, but then they just swap in Kinu. So Sorry, I'm not leaving up the battle log long enough. I know that's annoying to look at when I flash it on the screen too quickly. My bad, but I'm gonna humiliating slap and swap back to Yowler. Oh, there's the cage. But that means they don't get crystal spikes this turn, so it's like, Wolfie plagues Calibus. Calibus down to 234. No big deal. A little bit extra stamina usage from that exhaust, but humiliating slap hits the Wolfie. 62.6%. 62.6%. I guess the good thing about knowing when Cipanku comes out is I feel free to make content. Like Yumi and myself have been working on educational TemTem content, like that mix strategy video we posted a while ago. And now I feel good about doing more of those because I'm not worried about like when I had that mix video done, I posted like a day later because I was like, I don't want Cipanku to drop before I post this. Like, you know, so it's kind of good to know for that stuff. I don't have to like I was kind of holding back on like making too much, but now I'm not worried. Hey, Lucifer, welcome in. Good to have you here. All right, we can strangle this Wolfie. Mix is probably going to kill Kinu. I doubt we have time to sacrifice. I mean, it would be a dream. Wolfie actually retreats, which is interesting. I went for strangle there. Oh, man. Kinu sacrifice. Calibus is now +3 defense, +3 special defense. It's pretty good. It's not quite the +4 or +5 dream, but pretty damn good. Crystal Spikes hits Calibus. I'm glad we got that sacrifice off. Calibus down to 197. Calibus strangles Gazuma. No sparks. No sparks. And Mix is out of stamina. Although Snare does remove Calibus's energy drink. So now they can put Calibus to sleep with, for example, Kinu. Okay, here's where the Raiken swap in gets fucking spicy, right? Well, they could bring in Wolfie again for Mix. Yowler and Kinu are both options as well. Raiken blocks Kinu. Mix is actually a fantastic swap in now. Force like a double swap. It could Crystal Spikes my Mix, but it's pretty damn unlikely. And then I'm opening myself up for Crystallize the turn after. Let's try bringing in the Mix. Seems pretty good. I still think I have to kill Wolfie before they kill Mix / Raiken. Ninja, Jitsu, Hauchik, and Lil Cup. Well, Gears just gave me a free perfect Hauchik. So I'm going to try using that in the Lil Cup. I got Hauchik. I got the Orphle. I got a Klura Scavenger already from just having picked it up before. I messaged someone about a 2i. I'm actually building up. I'm almost halfway to the team. I got a TV train, though. Y'all better be ready for some Little Cup TV training streams, because those are probably going to happen the next few days. Also, if anyone needs your Low Cup Temps TV trained, Flux Corp, 15,000 Pan Suns a pop. TV trained and leveled. Hit me up. I got staff on call. Oh, I can't Crystal Bite this turn, though. Wonder who they swap in. Bet you they swap in Kinu. Nah, they're not going to swap in Kinu. What then, Yowler? Or Wolfie? If I hallucinate and they swap to Wolfie for Mix, I'll actually push off Lightful Sap. Oh, the Gazuma swaps out. Okay. I almost got it, but I was wrong on where to aim. Damn, I thought they were going to swap it for Mix. No, they are going Crystal Spikes. Fuck, that makes sense in retrospect, though. Why would they not swap Gazuma? They think I have Crystal Spikes. Why does this only happen when I'm not running Puppet Master? Every time I'm not running Puppet Master, I get knocked right down into below 40%, like perfect. Whenever I do run Puppet Master, it never happens. Why does this always happen this way? I gotta put these TVs on my Puppet Master Tem. I use Controller Eraser. I think I use the B button. I'm not sure what it is on keyboard. But yeah, don't accidentally evolve any Tems, that's for sure. Not for Little Cup. Dude, I wish I'd gotten Wolfie with that, though. I almost pushed off the Lightful Sap. Well, their Mix is heavily overexerted now, at least. Wolfie can Dust Vortex / Sandstorm. I didn't want to lose Mix to Wolfie. The win condition is falling apart. I need Raiken and or Mix. I preferably really need both. It's not quite working, man. They're going to just kill Mix here. Wolfie retreats. What is this? All right, they're bringing in Kinu. Okay. Hauchik with Soft Touch and Lil Cup is super dope. Is that what I have? I don't know what trait the one that I got is. It's probably that. I don't know. I'm not sure which trait it is. All right, Crystal Bite hits Kinu down to 31. And then Humiliating Slap hits down to 22%. Hocus also gets Soft Touch. So Volfi's staying away and staying healthy, but Kinu's almost down. My Mix is healing nicely. They're going to Crystal Spikes my Mix again here, of course. Now they know it's Rejuvenate. This is a free Raiken swap in for Mix, honestly. Otherwise, we die. I heard there's a lot of caffeination in Little Cup, so I don't know about Hypnosis. I'm excited to play a format that doesn't have Kinu in it. Just for a change of pace. I feel like I can never run a team without Kinu right now. Alright, I'm picking up this 2i after the match. Having a lot of fun with Lil Cup. High Hope games are going well. Welcome in, Mansoor. Good to see you again. Yeah, I'm excited to get into it. I wasn't ready before, but now I think I'm actually pretty ready. Now that I have a grasp on the adult Tems, I've written down like every single adult Tem and all the info and stuff, and like I've been like referencing my notes, and now I'm ready for Little Cup. I've learned how to handle this kind of game a little better. But yeah, I'm curious. It'll be fun to learn even more. It'll be fun to be a part of something a little different. Also be fun just to get a change of pace, given Cipanku's delay. How much for a Scavaclara? I usually charge 15, but I mean, Razor, I'd sell you one for like 12k if that's cool. I mean, you could sometimes find them even cheaper on Discord, but 12k is a pretty fair price, I think. No P-Jab Quetzal. There is P-Jab, though, with scale, I think. Yeah, 12,000 Pan Suns, Razor. If you want one, let me know. I'm happy to. I have extras. Perfects, of course. Perfect, all egg moves. Honestly, I think the price of Rejuvenate Mix will go up. Unless Cipanku kills it, which, you know, digital types are a little iffy, but Mix is good against Lightning, so I think it's honestly an underrated Tem, and I've been investing in them for that reason. I'm pretty hype. Give Quetzal the Banapee, please. Alright, so this Mix is a problem. Raiken has Meteor Swarm. I'm still keeping Mix alive. They want to Sparks this Mix, and now's their chance. Here, Calibus Strangle Mix. They can't Crystal Spikes next turn. Please, no. No, Quetzal in Little Cup. Yeah, there's no baby Tems with Quetzal, right? So that is a nice thing about Quetzal. No Little Cup, no Kinu. That just makes a very different format. Just those two things right there make it very different. No Koish. Sounds kind of cool, honestly. Multiple formats. It's cool. Here comes the Yowler. Okay. They swap out Genki. They swap in Yowler. Mix uses Crystal Bite. Yowler down to 80.6%. Strangle that Mix. Mix didn't even attack. So we're doing good work on that Mix. But they have +3/+3, unfortunately. You'll meet me after the game? Absolutely, Razor. I'm in Arisola. Sounds good to me. I'm excited to be I'm excited to be the person spreading Scavenger Ecluras around the land. Often a double up will kill a Tem from 100%, so it's really front-loaded. Is it a very aggressive meta? Nifty's favorite. Oh, I just messed up. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to rest Mix. I thought I was looking at Calibus. I just totally fucking fucked up. That's fine. Just don't attack with Mix. No big deal. Oops. Oops. Streamer moment. Low stamina pools also make it different, though. Problem is my Mix being so vulnerable to that Volfi. A swap into tank damage is a lot more valuable. Oh, because they're using up their stamina so fast. It sounds really cool. Alright, I'm going to swap Mix back to Raiken. I'm still following the plan. Keep Mix and Raiken alive until I can kill Wolfie. The plan's not dead yet, although I'm running out of resources to avoid letting them kill my key Tems. Wolfie Plagues Yowler down to 73. They double show off. That's a +2 show off. Wolfie now has -3 defense. Look at how much damage a single Humiliating Slap does. That's insane. They're not even dealing with my Calibus. That's like the one good thing. Not even dealing with it. Alright, so they can kill my Yowler here, although they have the speed arrow, so their Yowler is going to be faster. Fuck. No way around it. They're going to kill my Yowler. I got to let them do it. Dust Vortex. Yowler's dead. They Oshidashi Calibus. Calibus down to 142. Not bad. +2 attack going into +3 defense with no comebacker. Unfortunately, the Chamomile blocks the Toxic Skin. I believe you, Niffy. You'll build a terrifying tank team. I believe it. Well, they just use Dust Vortex, which makes both Mix and Raiken a lot safer. I guess I'll bring in Mix to threaten Yowler. I mean, they don't know that I don't have any mental moves. They don't know that I'm not running Psy Surge. I think this might be my one chance to actually kill Wolfie here. This might be my one chance to actually kill Wolfie. It's not likely, but if ever there was a chance. Okay, they do use Bush, Slingshot, Platypet, or Kaku. Alright, so Humiliating Slap misses. They show off to +3. Bold move. Calibus Toxic inks the Wolfie. They heal first, so they're not dead yet. But look at how much damage that did. -3 physical defense, Wolfie. +3 attack, Yowler. So Strangle Yowler. Definitely. I could Crystallize Mix here. The problem is, though, my Mix is weak to theirs. Hallucination could actually be really solid here. So if I don't do damage, do I activate Comebacker? Or do I have to do, like, will Hallucination with no damage trigger Comebacker? Do you guys know? It doesn't really matter. I think I want to do it either way, but... Like, does it have to do... No, it has to do damage, right? Given their stamina situation, this seems good. Oh, Mix is dead, though. Alright, GG. Literally, I was that close to not letting Mix or Raiken die to Wolfie. I was one turn away from getting it. Savage Suplex takes Calibus down to 40. I almost kept Mix and Raiken safe. I was so damn close. We do Strangle Yowler, and then bring in Raiken. We'll see. I mean, it's not over, but it's pretty close. It's a close match. No idea what's a good combo or not in Lil Cup. Gonna have to do some research. Yeah, maybe we can get a command for the tier list for Little Cup. I can add that after the match. It was a close match. I don't think I can deal with this. This is not going to kill Mix, I don't think. They have +3 defense, unfortunately, so... If they had, like, 0 defense, we'd be groovy, but it's not quite there. In your first build, you have 2 Stonewalls. The more Stonewalls, the better. One of the best moves in the game, definitely. Stonewall. And Bark Shield. But Stonewall's even better, only 1 hold. Build everything tanky. If you want to ask things on Discord, happy to help. Yeah, Pixel will help everybody. This is off to a good start, Pixel. Looks like you're going to have more people joining Little Cup. Looks like this is happening. You're doing it. Niffy doesn't have a clue either. He builds everything tanky. And I just make sure all my Tems can heal themselves. I believe Pixel's super good, yeah. I mean, him and 8-Bit are the ones who I know the best who do it. He's wiped you. The 1 HP Raiken against that +3 attack Yowler. Calced! At least we get to tell Mix to go fuck off. GG. Fun match. Fun match, even though it ended in an L. That was actually a pretty cool one. It was a pretty rough match from the start, so I'm honestly happy I was able to get it that close. I was 1 turn away from not letting Wolfie hit Mix, which would have maybe been a win. Just couldn't quite keep it there. Pixels wiped you? Yeah, Pixels fierce. Also wanted to do it, but never had an incentive. Yeah, it feels like the right time. With Cipanku getting delayed, it really does feel like the right time.